You guys also watched Misfits at Riot Fest in Denver. How was it seeing the dudes coming back and kicking ass on stage?
We played Friday, and the Misfits was Sunday. So Dave was there, and I couldn't stay. Originally we didn't even know about it, but I couldn't stay because we had a family a birthday party I had to go to, and family always is going to win out.
Right, right.
I'll say that, especially when I'm gone so much. But I would have loved to have been there. I would have loved to have been there just to see how Dave handled it. I heard it was really great, and to me it's funny because some people said, Dave is too overqualified. I don't know. Dave knows how to play drums.
Yeah,
and he is an amazing foundation. And any building that you have, no matter how great it looks, the bigger that it is, it's the foundation and how deep they build down to make it strong. And so if there was anything was having a drummer, I'd recommend Dave. I totally would recommend him. So I'm sure that if I heard, obviously it went really, really, really well. It went great. People were very happy. And I think that it was probably because they made a very smart decision having Dave play drums.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, I met Dave at Rock'em Riviera when you guys were playing. So he was super stoked that he's part of the family, and obviously now with Misfits he's doing a few shows. So a person like Dave is always good to have around. He brings such positivity, and that's one main reason why even this album, and it's going to come out later this month, fans are even more pumped that it is Suicidal album. But then again, there's Dave in it. So Mike Muir and Dave combination is probably the best anybody can expect right now.
Well, I'm definitely excited about it. One of the other things, compliments I definitely say about Dave is he's a person who doesn't want to live in the past.
Cool.
He's up there and he goes every night, and it's the same thing with Suicidal. If you're not good, then people are like, oh wow, that's a shame. He's so good,
Right.
And he takes every show very, very serious. And he wants to be, at his best, and he always wants to go forward. And it's interesting, a number of the things that he said that it's, in conversations, and it's really impressed me. And one of the things he said, he goes, musicians never retire.
True.
You always want to play. He goes, I want to play till I'm 80, And I was like, well, that's crazy, crazy talk, And because I certainly can't see being, obviously 80 doing Suicidal, I don't think physically I could.
Right.
And to me, that's when it is different. But, you have to kind of have that approach. I'm on the other side that I go, hey, I've had 3 back surgeries, and, I have 3 kids.
Right.
And if the family ever said this is too much, then I'm done. So I say every show, potentially could be your last show. I want it to be my best, I don't want to be like, wow, my last show was the worst show I ever did.
True.
So it's a little different approach, but his attitude is really important, but his approach is really impressive, and so you don't ever sit there and people be, and I'll see it too, because before shows there'll be people talking, oh Dave, I love Dave, I've loved him for years, and this and that, be real excited, and afterwards they're like, dude, that was fucking amazing,
Right.
And even though they want to like it, I think they like it even more than they thought.
True.
Which to me is the best thing.
Absolutely. Mike, any plans of, obviously, Suicidal is, like you said, you take it show by show, album by album basis. So, I've heard some news in the press which said this might possibly be the last Suicidal, which I hope is not. But is that the case?
Right now, it probably will. We recorded extra songs, and we recorded quite a few songs, and so specifically when the inauguration comes out, and when the next president is whoever the unfortunate that is, we will have an EP that we're putting out that there's a little. People say we're political. I don't say we're political, but this is a little more political.
Okay.
Suicidal politics. That EP will come out, and I guess that's January 21st. But we have no plans. Of course, same thing with Dave. Dave's already talking about, we do the next record. I'm like, no, hold on. And he has such a a youthful enthusiasm. It's great. But I think when you do something, you should kind of the same approach, like I said, with the show. This might be your last one, so it doesn't matter if you're sick and you're throwing up. You just have to forget about it and move on. And I think for a record, you have to take the approach, if this is my last record, am I going to be happy? And I think that's a really important thing. And if it comes down and there's a situation that I really feel that it's important that we do another Suicidal record, I would have to talk to my family,
Right.
And because it takes a lot of time and commitment in that. But, it's scary on another side, scary or positive, that, this week and 3 times gotten emails from, agents or whatever about shows or festivals, and it said 2018, and I'm like, 2008, you mean 2017, right? And they're like, no, 2018. And this has never happened before for us, and it's, tentatively we're all next year's already booked up, and it's, my wife just rolls her eyes, and the kids every time I get up, they're like, Dada, are you going on a plane? No, I'm going to the store. Okay, you gonna be right back? Yeah. But in one sense, it's great that there's so many people that have a real excitement and interest. Every tour that we've done, everything, we just went to South America. People came from all different countries that, we weren't playing, and got all kinds of offers to do things. And it's great that after you go play somewhere, Europe, getting more offers for way more festivals than we ever had, festivals that said we'd never play, next year and stuff, that are real excited. And obviously that feels great.
True. Absolutely true. Mike, to conclude, if you have to kind of, let's say, describe the sound of World Gone Mad in just one sentence, or what would you say?
I would say it's, Suicidal 2018. I think Suicidal 2018 will hopefully still be relevant in 2038. Just as Suicidal 1983, I think still is relevant. It's not something. I think it's something that at the time people should be able to relate to, but I think that it'll stand the test of time. I think there's a lot of things lyrically that people will pick up later that they aren't going to pick up right away. I think people still, from the first record, and even, like Chem Revolution, there's a lot of things that, people are like, wow, I knew the lyrics, but I never caught that before. And there's a lot of things like that on this record, and I think that, it'll definitely grow with people. And, one of the things with Suicidal is we don't have any of those embarrassing pictures. There's no, we started a band, have makeup and spandex and those type of things. We dressed the way we did when we were, kids, when we went to school, that type of thing. And, there's, as my dad always says, bell bottoms and shag carpet, and he'll say that, throw that out with something, and basically he's saying it's a trend.
Right. Right.
That's something that's not going to last. And maybe a lot of people had bell bottoms and shag carpets, but you look at those photos later on and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe you got caught up in the crap. And it's basically his way of saying, don't follow society.
True.
Follow your heart. And that's what Suicidal is about. It's follow your heart, and don't let society break your heart.
Absolutely. Mike, thanks a lot for spending some time.
Cool. Hopefully do that. And if you're at the show, hit me up, remind me about the interview. Great to talk to you, man.
Sure, man. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.